All right, gentlemen. All right, kings. Welcome back. So, from the good people over at Cosmic Verse, we would take a look over some women complaining that men are no longer bending over backwards to give women chivalry, aka free labor.
I had to take packages from our office to the post office. And there was a lot. My hands were full. I had to use my back to open the door to get out of the office building.
Good.
Two boys, not even men at this point. They're not men, they're boys. Watched me as I almost A, dropped my packages, B, open the door, and they just watched me do it. They didn't offer to open the door. They didn't do anything. And my hot take is that why are we not teaching at least the decency of holding the door for one another?
I'm sorry. Did you offer to make these, as you would say, boys, a sandwich? Did you offer to pay for their assistance? What? You just expect what? Because you're a woman? Free labor? Oh, no, that would be very anti feminist of you. You're a strong and independent woman. You got this.
I believe men are supposed to chase a woman, date her, spoil her, respect and adore her, and love her more. Anything outside of that is just weird.
All I heard was me. What do you offer a man? Oh, I don't offer anything. I'm a woman. I'm the prize because I say so.
What I don't understand is that guys were made to pursue girls, yet we live in a society where, because of the lack of men there are, girls are having to throw themselves at guys to even have them look there.
Men were meant to chase good women, purity women, not OF girls, not girls who have been ran through. We run away from those girls.
Time when I was 21, I was dating a guy and I asked him one time why he never pulled out a chair for me or opened my car door or really held any door open for me in general. And he looked me dead in my face and said, "You're an adult grown woman with 2 functioning arms. Why would I do that?"
Yes. Yes. And here's another thing. Traditional treatment is reserved for traditional women. And as you can see from Little Miss Wannabe Vampire, I don't know if it's lip piercings or what's going on in her mouth, but that is freaking me out.
That was pretty crazy, pretty rude, pretty disrespectful. Fast forward, I'm 25 years old. I start dating another guy and I tell him this story to kind of gauge, like, where are you at? If you agree with him, maybe I should rethink some things. But nope, he says, "Oh, wow, that's so crazy. Like, how could he do that?" Perfect. 2 months into our relationship, this man has yet to do a single one of those things. So I confront him and I'm like, "Hey, how come you never do any of these things?" He almost gives me the exact same answer as my other ex-boyfriend. I'm staring at him and I'm just like, I'm waiting for it to click, Like, I'm waiting for him to remember that I've actually come to him before and brought this up as a behavior that I found very disrespectful. And it did not click. I actually had to refresh his memory. And he had no real defense other than I'm an independent woman and I can do things myself. So
Tampa men, you need to do better. I was roaming around Hyde Park this Saturday and Friday nights, and I saw a crazy amount of couples walking around where the man was walking in front of the woman. Is chivalry fully dead? I need to know.
I was on the path commuting home from work, and you guys let me know. I'm sure not all guys are like this, but is chivalry dead? I was seated on a row full of guys. I was the only girl in this row of seats, and an elderly man with a cane gets on the path, and I didn't see him for probably a minute because I was on my phone, but he starts banging his cane on the ground, obviously because he needs to see, and I look up and everyone sees him. All these men, I look over and I see that they see him, and I get up and offer my seat, of course, because he is handicapped and needs a seat. But this has been an occurrence 3 or 4 times I've been on the path, whether it's a pregnant woman or an elderly person. No men I've ever witnessed offer up their seat. I'm always the one doing it.
Debatable. If, give it up for a pregnant woman. No, I'm not the one who got her pregnant. Not my woman, not my problem. Give it up for someone who's elderly and they look like they're about to fall over. You're about to yell, "Timber!" Okay, give up your seat for them.
Bar is actually in hell for us single women. I went to take my dog out tonight and I noticed a young man in front of his car, seemingly waiting to pick up a date. So I thought. I got back from taking my dog out. It had been 10 plus minutes at this point, and he was still standing out in front of the car. The whole time I was taking my dog out, I was like, oh my God, chivalry's not dead. what a gentleman. Like, this is why I'm not settling, because that is what every woman deserves, for a man to be waiting to open your car door. Of course, me being nosy, I was like, are you waiting on a first date? And he was like, no, I'm a chauffeur.
No one is making you pay for women on dates. You don't have to, and if you want to find a woman who wants to split everything, that is totally fine, and that is your choice. And there are times I will absolutely like split something with a man. I'll help pay. But let me tell you something. There are also men who offer to pay every single time, and universally, the men who offer to pay are more attractive than the men who don't. And you don't have to like it. You don't have to date those women. But let me tell you something. Most women think it's more attractive when a man pays. So you can be mad about that all you want, or you can put your thinking cap on and be like, okay, I want to be attractive to women.
Okay, so you just said, well, girls aren't making guys pay, but guys who pay are hot. And at this point, why not just rent it? Seriously, I think the future is just going to be nothing but situationships.
Those men that ask for you to send a picture or a selfie through text when you first start talking to them, every time they do that, they're sucking you of your energy. One of my favorite YouTubers, she talks about how she does not give out her actual social media to men that she is interested in. She only gives out her number. And her reasoning makes so much sense too as to why men ask us for pictures. Because she knows it's easier access to look at her and feel her energy when a man is on her Instagram, let's say. A man doesn't have to take that much initiative in order to see her, in order to pick up her aura or her energy, because it's all through her own social media.
No, we want to make sure we're not getting catfished. I've seen some pictures of some girls I've gone out with, and you pick them up for the first time. It's like, wow, you're a lot more darker skinned than I thought. Well, whatever. I'm already here. Let's see where the night goes.
This is why women who aren't dating right now aren't dating. Y'all are so useless sometimes, and I genuinely want to know, what's going on in your brain. I'm in my elevator. I went to go pick up packages. I'm tired. I had a little nice arm workout, back workout. Cool. I'm not banking on anyone being in the elevator with me, so I know that I have to balance this on my own, put in my fob, put my floor, and cool. However, there was a guy. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's probably gonna bus us upstairs because he also lives here and he's also going upstairs. No. Oh, I thought I was gonna get help. No, he couldn't even do that. So I walk inside first. I put the boxes on this railing. I'm kind of balancing it literally like this. I'm also balancing another little box that keeps going up and down the fucking boxes, and then my water bottle and my keys. So I'm literally, I put my stuff down and he's just like, oh, you're waiting for me. Oh, you're waiting for me to use my fob and reach over. Mind you, I'm far from the fucking buttons because the railing, whatever.
This lady's ridiculous. She just admitted in the video, well, I'll probably be alone. I probably won't get help. And then there's a guy there, but she still didn't get help. So now she's complaining that she didn't get help, even though she expected not to get help. So you're complaining about having to do something that you had to do in the first place regardless. Logic be damned, right? Anyways, guys, that's enough ranting and raving for one day. As always, take care and take it easy.